Going to the drugstore these days is even more frustrating than usual. Before, you might have to ask a clerk to unlock an expensive item. But these days, things as ordinary as toothpaste are under lock and key.
What's up, fam? Welcome back to All Things Tommy Bites TV. If you are new, welcome in. Please consider subscribing to the channel. If you are returning, welcome back. Double check to make sure you are still subscribed and turn on your notifications because I do post more than one video a day. I'm going to be doing, seems like a lot more news stories right now. So what's happening in the news right now is CVS says it will close 900 stores by the end of 2024, 10% of all its shops, as it moves to online strategy amid rampant increase in shoplifting. And I have shown you guys many videos of shoplifting. I'll try to put some in here of people just taking what they shouldn't take, but whether they can afford it or whatever they're doing is hurting everyone at this point, and a lot of people are losing their jobs. So CVS is making drastic reforms to adjust to the needs of modern online shoppers, they say. Rival Walgreens also plans to shut down 150 stores as part of their modernization drive. That's a lot. Rite Aid confirms it will shut down 150 underperforming stores after they filed for bankruptcy. Told you about all of those. CVS is set to close 900 of their stores across the country as it undergoes a complete retail overhaul. We need to be getting prepared as much as we possibly can by buying our prescriptions that are over the counter and stocking up on those, as well as looking into different ways to get your prescribed medications as well. Now, there are companies, there's one called Jace Medical, there's another company out there, but we're going to have to do our research and figure out how we can have access to our medications when we need it. Recently, amid rampant shoplifting, because shoplifting has picked up, and I expect that it will even get worse come Christmas time. So the bosses say that they were undergoing a new retail footprint, which means less stores. CVS and other retailers across the U.S. continue to adjust to post-pandemic football, with COVID helping, turbocharge the popularity of online shopping. So I guess they're going to try to do some online things, maybe. More shoppers are turning to buying online in the wake of the pandemic, as well as rocketing levels of shoplifting affecting sales in stores.
Sir, you need help finding anything?
Nope.
You sure?
Yeah.
Are you gonna pay for that stuff that you got?
What stuff?
Sir.
Man, if you're gonna be accusing me, I'm just gonna leave, bro. I don't need none of this stuff.
Man, come on now, bro. Man, I can see, bro. You got the stuff hanging out your back, bro. Come on now, man. This how you gonna do?
I just witnessed someone trying to shoplift at CVS, and they got into a physical altercation instead. So I was in CVS with my dog, minding my own business, and I hear people start to yell. I turn around and I realize that at the entrance is a guy with a large tote bag full of stuff that he was stealing, and there's another man who's yelling at him, trying to take the bag from him. And I thought that the guy trying to take the bag away worked there. He actually didn't. They were yelling back and forth, and he's saying to him, like, "What are you taking? What is that? What is that?" And then the guy with the bag is saying, "Oh, it's mine." And the guy trying to take the bag from him is grabbing it from him successfully, but they're getting physical, and he says, "Well, it's mine now."
I want you all to start shopping at mom and pop stores, pharmacies, supermarkets, whatever you got to do, because it took me an hour and a half today because I had to shop at CVS because my pharmacy was on vacation to get my blood pressure pills, and it took me an extra hour and a half because I needed a couple of more things. Let me tell you something, because of the career criminals that go in there and shoplift and don't get persecuted, and the stores don't let their employees tackle them to the ground when they're stealing a bottle of Pepsi, everything is locked up in those stores. Locked up. Laundry detergent, that's locked up. Garbage bags, now locked up. What else is locked up? Oh, deep dish pizzas, locked up. And lastly, Crustables. Crustables are locked up.
Going to the drugstore these days is even more frustrating than usual. Before, you might have to ask a clerk to unlock an expensive item. But these days, things as ordinary as toothpaste are under lock and key.
It's the new strategy in the war against shoplifters. Drugstores are locking up just about every item for sale, including everyday staples like toothpaste and moisturizer. Even basic painkillers are under lock and key at many big chain locations.
Deodorants, right here, under lock and key. And take a look over here. Toothpaste. I would have to call a manager just to get a pack of toothpaste.
We have deodorant locked up. We have body wash locked up. Shampoo, conditioner locked up. Basically everything in this aisle is locked up.
Customers must press a button and wait for store personnel to unlock the plastic security case.
Thank you. No problem.
Customer frustration is growing over the hassle of shopping for basics these days. We've come to expect the anti-shoplifting lock and key tactic for expensive items. But for soap?
My soap that I normally use is now also locked up.
I needed to get someone who works in the store just to get a thing of toothpaste.
Many shelves are empty, and it's not from the supply chain crisis. It's from shoplifting.
Drugstores like this are under siege due to the high amount of theft that's happening across the country.
Man of Steel is the headline on a story about a New York suspect arrested 46 times for shoplifting just this year.
And this is exactly what people are talking about, where they're arresting these people and they're letting them right back out there to do the exact same thing. What happens when someone is injured from the lack of help that these stores and us, the customers, are getting?
And repeatedly released, only to allegedly do it again. Walgreens just announced that it's closing 5 more of its stores in the shoplifting hotspot of San Francisco. Side Edition was reporting on shoplifting at a Walgreens in San Francisco last year when this guy leaped up and helped himself to an air mattress right in front of our camera.
They say more customers are getting their prescriptions filled online, retrieving personal care items through curbside pickup, and visiting with doctors through telehealth. The company confirmed that it is pushing to turn more of its stores into healthcare destinations in an attempt to drum up more claims for its insurance businesses. That's something to think about, right? They're trying to expand their health hub business despite investigators finding in June that the company failed to provide proper interpretation services for individuals who are deaf or hard of hearing. For this video not to be extremely long, let me know what you think down in the comments below, because a lot of people are going to be affected. I would say hundreds, but I'm going to say thousands, and that's because I'm including everything that's happening with these pharmacies that are closing. We have distribution centers that are closing. You also have car companies that are letting go a lot of people. You have companies that are filing for bankruptcy. And so a lot of people are losing their jobs, and things are already hard enough. So my thoughts and prayers are out to any and everyone this may affect and will affect. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. I hope this was news that you can use. Please hit that like button, share the video out, leave comments, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to All Things Tommy Bites TV or my other channel, Tommy Bites Life, because you're probably going to see more of my camping things over there as well.
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking, we'll get away to a place where we don't know, about to see the world in action, what we can be, like with no distractions, we'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out, die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free. Be not looking back. Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde. A classic cliche, we're on the run. This is what we waited for. Oh yeah. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out.